Okay, this part I'll edit. Welcome.
Thank
Finally,
you. Good afternoon.
good afternoon, good evening, good morning to my fans or viewers, mainly on LinkedIn, because I target US healthcare.
Okay.
So, this is the first ever podcast series which we are trying to create, or mainly I'm trying to create under Video Therapy Network here in my home office. So, we have a special guest here who can do lots of voice modulation, Hollywood style, Bollywood style, Tollywood style. Or probably he can be himself all by himself, whom I had met in one of the networking events, Association of Business Leaders. So, welcome all. I'm Raj Meesa, and we have a special guest today. I request you to please introduce yourself because I do not have the intro, and we are doing an impromptu. We did not prepare for this podcast. We did not have any questionnaire. We're just going in a flow state.
I just walked in. My name is Vivek Chougule. I'm a consultant trainer consulting business verticals. I have my own company, which is Ticon Consulting Services. So I majorly consult on the human needs, that is health, education, and financial awareness. I guide people, I guide students, corporates, business houses. I'm in networking group, and I am a student oriented or a career oriented person, mostly into guidance and consulting. A short brief about me.
Okay, so my quick question, Vivek ji.
Yeah.
First question will be like, when was the first time you thought of buying a bullet?
First time I thought of buying a bullet, I was in school. I think that would be 2000. My uncle's friend had the old bullet, the one which has the brakes on the left hand side and the gear on the right hand side, and you got to pull in the choke and then like kick start it. So no self, and you had to wait for the kick to lock.
Oh,
And the beating of that Enfield was like way different. So he bought it in 1980, and he was using it till I think recently 2017 or 18.
wow.
One of the heaviest bikes.
Here
So
in
Hyderabad, yes, here in Hyderabad.
So the schooling was all completely in.
Yes. I'm born and brought up here. My grandparents are from the western coast, that is Goa, Maharashtra border.
Okay.
Both my grandparents, my maternal grandfather and paternal grandfather, both were in the army.
Okay.
So maternal grandfather is from the Goa, Maharashtra border, and maternal grandfather is from Udupi. So he was a Mangalorean Brahmin.
So you speak multi languages?
No, I speak Marathi at home. I know a bit of Konkani. I understand Konkani. We largely speak Marathi at home. So Hindi, English, Telugu. I understand a bit of Tamil.
Did you get a chance to see Aishwarya Rai or get her signature or something?
No. Very far off from the film fraternity.
Oh, her mother tongue is also Konkani.
Yeah, no, her mother tongue is Kannadiga and Tulu, in fact.
Oh, Tulu, yeah. Konkani is okay.
Yeah,
sorry.
she comes from the Mangalorean border.
Okay, Rajdul style. So you have the bullet gang, or do you have your?
No. I have not joined any gang or sorts. I enjoy my own solo drives. So mine is a 2017 one. Earlier I had a 2011 one also. So
Childhood dream.
Childhood dream, sort of. Enfield is always an Enfield. That's
yeah, it's in my bucket list, but I never purchased it in the last 40 years. It's always in the bucket list only. Yeah, never manifested it because it's too heavy. 350cc, need to have extra muzzle for it.
That's one of the reasons also it motivates me still to go to the gym and lift weights, so that I'm still in a position to lift the bike in case I need to do that in the traffic. So other things are
awesome. So what about the voice? Like, how do you want to explore the kind of passion which you have towards voice modulation? Is it American accent, UK accent, or where did you get this different voice modulations from?
To be frank, Raji, I have never had any formal or even an informal voice and accent training.
Okay.
Never ever did I get into any corporate house or get into US accent or UK accent.
So was this all natural?
This all it's I wouldn't say it's sort of self-learned. I evolved on the phase of language and training. So I don't even know whether I do voice modulation or not, but usually when we get into any training programs or seminars, or when I'm counseling students or meeting parents, if I'm counseling or talking to a group of say 5, 10 people or 50, 100 people, I don't know, it comes out naturally. Maybe it's a it I think I just evolved on it, because human beings evolve on a lot of things. I think I evolved a lot on my voice modulation, my thinking, and I think that sort of affected me, and even my professional career phase. I think that has contributed the most to the way I speak.
So let's talk about probably after 10th or schooling,
Yeah.
after the high school, up until now. Probably let's explore the kind of adventure which you had.
Well, my adventure can start. The detailing can start maybe from class 1 or 2, when I was more cognizant about things, and I do remember bits and pieces of fragments of some memories,
Okay.
childhood. I went through a difficult phase for speaking, but not many people know that I had a stammering problem, and
Oh,
I was a difficult child. I couldn't learn properly, though I
yeah.
had the skills. I
Okay.
couldn't speak properly.
Okay.
Then I started working upon it. Troublesome childhood. The earlier acceptance was not that much for what do you call, children with some or the other disability, or we call it dysfunction,
Okay.
as of now.
Okay.
Earlier, the acceptance part was pretty less. A lot of comments, a lot of criticism,
Okay.
leaving out of the group, not being included.
Okay.
All of those. Then did multiple therapies. It didn't work out,
Okay.
from traditional to modern.
Was parents from like army background or?
No, none of my parents. My dad worked for the government.
Okay.
He was with the ICMR,
Oh, so
National Institute of Nutrition.
so it's not like strict discipline which you had as an adamant
I
childhood.
did have, because I was enrolled in a convent school. So convent school at that time, they had good discipline. But then yes, I worked around it. Multiple phases. Some experiences stuck to me, both good, bad. I can say 3: good, bad, and ugly. And then just worked around things.
Experience is like
Experiences, right from like sort of putting 3 to 5 stones under the tongue, using a live fish to hit into the mouth. That was some traditional
medicine.
medicine or treatment, would say.
Oh, okay. The
Yeah,
stammering.
for the stammering part, and what do you call, the speech part was not that clear.
Did you follow Tony Robbins? Like you?
No, I have not gone through any motivational speakers or
No.
anything.
There was this miracle video of Tony Robbins UPW where a guy who had been through
Uh-huh.
the same similar problem
Yeah.
while having a conversation with him, he did overcome the stammering issue or the
No,
problem. It was live demo.
later on, when I met 1 or 2 mentors, there was one guy who had also come over this.
Okay.
So he told me it is not a problem. Stop treating it as a problem.
Okay.
It is just that your mind functions too faster, and the coordination between the senses is a little bit slower.
Okay.
So then I started singing.
Oh.
I would never stammer when I was singing.
Wow.
So that is one way anybody whose children have stammering or
issues.
speech issues or therapy, you can suggest singing, which is a natural way.
Wow.
Then I started whistling. Whistling helped me overcome stammering a lot. You can whistle in different ways.
Can you give a demo?
Well, you can whistle like this. This is the normal one. Then a little bit from the throat, that is, and then goes even more further. That is.
Reminds me of the Pokri scene where Mahesh Babu whistles and the lady who is walking by. Panipat leda antra meeku ante he says.
So
that was a good whistle.
Yeah, so different ways of whistling. Then I used to start whistling with a bottle. That was also taught.
Oh,
Sort of
what
learned
what
again.
age?
All fifth, sixth, seventh. So this is one of the way.
Maybe we need.
No, even this will come.
Okay.
Different ways than the regular whistle with the fingers. So all of these help. So there's no one fixed way or fixed method I can say which helped me overcome.
No, probably the beer bottle, I guess. Normally, it's again
Yeah,
the breath control.
yeah, the old Coke bottle, the thumbs up one which comes. So all those things did help. And
Did you hear about Stig Stevenson,
no,
the founder of breathology? He teaches people how to breathe in and breathe out.
okay.
He charges 6 lakhs for teaching how to breathe. I mean, if you Google breathology,
Yeah,
you'll
okay.
find his guru is from Karnataka.
Okay.
I mean, BBC interviewed him, Discovery Channel interviewed him, National Geographic Channel interviewed him. He has got 7 to probably if you Google, you'll find he has got multiple Guinness Book World Record holder. He's a multiple Guinness Book World Record holder. He's an amazing guy. I joined one of his Facebook groups.
Okay.
He gives away the breathology book or the PDF and all. Yeah, sorry to cut you there. So breath
yeah.
is close to you, as in that's
Yeah,
one of your
yes.
strength.
Yeah. So as I said, I evolved. I developed some things both consciously and subconsciously, and then slowly I started working upon it. My profession helped me. And then I'm here.
Oh, did you go through Carnatic music or any?
No,
as a
nothing formal,
singer?
Raji. Nothing. No formal training at all. Just singing any song I would get, English, Hindi, just hymning the tones.
Mom from musical background?
No, nobody from the musical background.
Okay.
That was just like one of the things where I wanted to get into the community. I wanted to be accepted because that is what children feel when they are left out, especially by elder brothers and your siblings. And अरे he doesn't speak, अरे वो बात नहीं कर पाता, उसको लेके जाके क्या करेंगे? लोग हंसेंगे तो उसके ऊपर हंसेंगे तो हमारे ऊपर भी हंसेंगे. All those things. Family support was, I wouldn't say support, maybe at that time expectation or care or compassion or kindness, that was what was needed. Got it from my mom, not from anybody else.
So what
Because usually moms accept their kids as ever they are, so,
Obviously.
and they want their kids to be better. So that was it, and then slowly things moved.
What happened after schooling?
After schooling, nothing. Got into college. After college, got into university. Got into jobs.
Badruka or Central University?
No, I am from Bharatiya Vidya Bhavans. That's
Oh.
one of the colleges near Sanikpuri. One of the good colleges, top colleges. Even at that time, I'm talking about 2005.
Alumni is in millions right now.
Oh yeah, a lot of them. Cricketers, chartered accountants, a few politicians. A lot of them from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you chose commerce or engineering or?
Not
After
engineering
college.
per se. That was a different choice altogether. I had a good physique. I wanted to get into the army. Any of the armed forces, but because of a wet ear, I was medically disqualified.
So you wrote NDA?
No. I was in NCC.
Okay.
So there in NCC B certificate, there are certificates A, B, and C. In B certificate, we have to go through a mandatory, health checkup or a health screening sort of thing. So I have a wet ear, so my wax is wet. So they said even if you will not be able to get in the army in the future,
okay,
because we don't know where you will be posted.
Wet ear meaning?
Wet ear is people have wax in their ears. So 70-80% of the population has dry wax.
Oh.
The others have wet wax. It is sort of a jelly, like the wax itself is jelly.
Okay.
So what happens is if you are in a submarine or if you are in an aircraft or if you go to bombardment areas or if you are in too much of chillness and all, so that wax gets, the jelly starts forming into ice because of the moisture. So you are sort of termed physically unfit because it may affect your coordination, maybe pulling the trigger of the gun or your physical, or you may get, blanked out because of any reason.
Okay.
So then I got into commerce. After commerce, I started venturing into the field of travel and tourism, stocks, commodities, distribution,
Wow.
a lot of things.
So, did you watch CA Rachna Ranade videos?
A few for few explorations.
Did you get to meet her?
No.
I met her.
Oh, okay.
The reason I asked you, I met her
So,
in Mumbai in one of the NAS Academy summits, NAS Summit.
uh-huh.
NAS Summit. This is the one.
Okay.
NAS Summit pictures were there. I do have her pictures also. So the reason I brought up her is I started her following since the pandemic, Corona or COVID times. When she had minimum of 10,000 subscribers.
Okay.
But I've seen her growth because of the stock marketing lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3, like the kind of millions of views. And today she has got millions of subscribers. So the funny incident is like when I approached her in Delhi, she was one of the keynote speakers. Moment she got on from the stage, ran close to her, requested her for a shout out.
Okay.
For Video Therapy Network. Ma'am, could you please give me a shout out saying, do subscribe to Video Therapy Network? She's like, subscribe to Dampreneurs. We are damn good, damn sure, damn right. I know. So she's like, no, Raj, I can't give you that because I have not seen your content. I'll give you a picture and all. I said, okay, ठीक shout out तो नहीं मिल रहे तो
picture ले लेंगे.
Selfie. Kind of, I had 5-6 pictures with her. Then just kept it as a memory. There were also other speakers. Nas again, Nas Daily, the one who does 1-minute videos and all. So for the kind of work which I had towards videos, I told her probably in the future again we can connect. She already has a team of probably now 5-10 people, I guess, but they do amazing content. We always respect people who do lots of video content. So commerce, stocks, and now
not predominantly stocks. I was more into what do you call financial planning, and my first boss was one of the guys from Mumbai. So he from that is where my actual journey started. We were like generations apart. When I joined his organization, he was already 69, and I was a 20-year-old guy out of college.
Wow.
Didn't get into any campus placements. Wanted to venture out. Wanted to see what the world is because I was traveling. I went through what do you call travel phases. Wanted to explore things. I've traveled 70% India free of cost on companies' work and schedule.
Wow.
So, yeah, there's just Gujarat, Seven Sisters, and Kerala. Only these things are left. Rest all the states are covered.
What, Seven Sisters?
Seven Sisters are the northeastern states: Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram, Tripura. They're called the Seven Sisters of India.
Really, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Okay.
so Assam, Meghalaya, Manipur, Mizoram, Tripura, another 2 states. So that's what they are.
Wow, I never knew about this. Okay.
So these are left. Rest all major cities, most of the important places, monuments are all done.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had been to only Delhi once because of the AI summit,
Okay.
like 4-5 months back.
Yeah.
That's the first time I traveled to Delhi
Okay.
because of Sonu Kumar from AI Anytime,
Uh-huh.
who took me again to create his shorts, reels, and all that for the kind of. He was one of the speakers at AI Summit Delhi.
Okay.
So he just took me on a flight for 5 days. We had a blast. We roamed almost all the important things in Delhi, and also we had been to IIT Delhi.
Yeah.
We had another keynote speaking engagements and all. It was fun. We went. The good part is we went to the famous Neem Karoli Baba's place, ashram also.
Yeah.
The famous one where Steve Jobs or Virat Kohli and family. So that was most memorable one. So Sonu was very particular about Neem Karoli Baba's visit. Said Raj chalenge and all. So from Delhi we took overnight bus and next day again.
That place has changed a lot. Earlier it was more spiritual.
Have you?
No. I have not been. My friend, my mentor has been there. I had a privileged, or I was blessed to have 2-3 mentors.
Okay.
So one of them had been there, but then he gave a very conflicting, I wouldn't say a conflicting, a very unbiased review about his recent visit. He said when he visited around 15, 18 years back, the place was more sober and more calm and peaceful. But
Oh,
now a
no.
lot of people are coming in there, and it is not something where you can go at 6 or 8 even in the evening, or in the morning 10 and meditate there. Even at the so when he went, it was like it was very, very peaceful.
10, 15 years ago, almost all the places in India quite
Yeah.
peaceful. Now, because of overpopulation and all. What about Kumbh Mela? Was that in your?
No, no, no.
Okay.
I dislike too much, too many crowdy, too much of crowd is commotion is not something which I like.
So,
I have never been to Samaka Saraka, never been to Kumbh Mela, nothing. The
Samaka
two,
Saraka, I also never had been.
uh,
Only seeing or probably remotely.
I would
Pray.
rather go to one of the banks of the river like I did in 2016, the Godavari Pushkar.
Oh, okay.
I did not go to Nasik. I went to Godavari Khani at that time. It was near
Godavari Khani.
Adilabad, Nizamabad. Peaceful, nobody in the river. Morning,
Which year?
peaceful dip.
2016.
2016, 15.
Okay.
Now next
Yeah.
year it is there again, Godavari.
Chandrababu Naidu also did lots of promo when we were all United Telugu
Yes,
States.
yes, yes.
United States of Telugu, Andhra,
Andhra at
United
that
States
time.
of Andhra, USA, our Telugu USA.
Sure, Telugu USA. Yes.
But it was good. So normally, do you create any content in commerce or finance or?
Videos wise, audios wise, nothing. I have my sessions which are mostly live. I have never created any
Like Zoom
recording
sessions?
sessions. Yeah, most of them are Zoom, Google Meet sessions,
And the
online
students
sessions.
are
Students are from college, from universities, schools.
from
I do workshops, I do seminars
on?
on the verticals of health, education, investment, career planning. I do something what is called as career progression. So I do that in a niche way. I mostly focus on the skills of the students, the learning abilities,
Okay.
what they can do. And then people who have already graduated, where they can branch out with their professional and personal lives.
Okay.
I do a little bit of behavioral trainings because behavior is something which is more involved or required by the students. Right now, my focus is on AI immune courses and professions. So I'm
Wow.
just working around some modules on that because everybody is so what do you call pressurized about AI and artificial intelligence and automation that there's sort of some courses which are in the blind spot of a lot of people.
How often you use Claude before you?
No, I have not yet used Claude.
Okay. So with
Uh,
respect to AI tools and how, so the target
Chat
audience?
GPT, Gemini, I use it more as a validation tool, mostly like bouncing off ideas. I've already created something, so
Wow.
validate it, and will it be sort of it is sort of replaced my mentor. That's what I would say. My mentor passed away like in 2015. So
Okay,
I
sorry.
would discuss a lot of things with him. And then there was another teacher with whom I have lost touch with. So she was another lady whom I would like give a call and just ask things.
English teacher?
No, not English teacher.
Mainly, my
Just
favorite is always English teacher also from
no,
school.
पता नहीं, Raji. It was like teachers have had a good influence on me, but never subject or language teachers. All of them like sort of helped me. I sort of like absorbed and learned whatever good I could learn from them. The bad I left it there. Schools, colleges, their inhibitions, their assumptions about me. Everybody forms some or the other opinions. I make it a conscious effort not to form opinions about anybody,
Okay.
because the moment you get opinionated, that springs out of that moment, that emotion, and what happened prior to that. See, if I have a good day and something bad happens, I tend to ignore it. But if I have a bad day and even if something good happens, then I would like to I would search something negative into that. अरे नहीं यार, सुबह बुरा गया तो ऐसा होना चाहिए. तो I
Okay.
stopped doing that. So I left the bad with them. I took all good, kept it with me. Just going on. I think that is one of the better ways to live rather than.
You watched Dr. Joe Dispenza videos? I mean, the kind of
No, no,
things which you just shared 1 minute back.
Uh-huh.
He's like more of an optimistic person, but he does
To
workshops
tell you,
again.
I don't watch podcasts. I don't watch videos. I'm not a lot on social media. I don't read a lot of books. I do read books, but I only read the synopsis of it. And the last book I read was, I don't even remember what was the last book I read. I think recently I read uh, what was that book? The book was, I started it. I am yet to complete it. The book is Ikigai.
Oh, Ikigai. Okay.
Yeah, so I started it. I'm yet to complete it.
Okay.
So
Ikigai is not here, but that's
yeah.
okay. I'm just looking at one of the AA books.
Yeah, so I don't know. I feel a lot of people say books are good, but I sort of feel that whenever a writer is writing something, he writes it with his perspective and his imaginations. Rather than that, like this meeting, it was very impromptu. I told I will be coming by maybe 4 or 4:30. I dropped in an hour earlier because I had a prior meeting. That guy bailed out. He said, "Sir, we will meet later in the evening." I said, "What will I do sitting at home?" Though it was hot and sunny, I said, "Nahi, chalo chalte hain." So I tend to learn from people, people experiences.
But what keeps you away from social media?
I don't know. It doesn't interest me or invite me. It's like it's not a sort of a calling.
What about LinkedIn?
I am on LinkedIn. I do a few posts. Okay. I don't know. I am
newsletters or
my thoughts, experiences related to interviews, my teachings, trainings.
Any articles which you publish or newsletters?
No, nothing of that sort. I just put in my thoughts. I put in my thoughts. My students are my major. What do you call? I wouldn't say critiques. They are the ones who like or who repost it or share an ideas. That's all.
Okay. So if somebody had to learn from you, is it whistling or singing, or is it voice modulation, or is it about finance, insurance, or is it about career?
See, I would say each person has his or her own calling and own needs. What I would say is get your need-based analysis done first. Need-based analysis is तुम्हारी ज़रूरत क्या है? What is your current need? Because everybody learns like, okay, I want this. So everybody wants to lead a luxurious life. So again, it's your want and your luxury. You first find out what you need. Because once your needs are completed, right, then you don't need to worry about other things.
Most of them would not have, they wouldn't have clarity on what they need, because having clarity on what they need, probably kind of ikigai example, I guess.
See,
purpose
for the
how do they find it out?
Audience or for anybody in the world, your need is what you have would be sufficient for you. A need is something which can be fulfilled. Wants are never fulfilled.
Everybody has their financial needs, because people wanted crores. All of them wanted crores. Even I wanted crores.
See, that's what I'm saying. You're saying you want crores. You're not saying you need crores.
Okay, I needed crores
so
to have a bigger studio.
So see, that's what I'm saying. Now you're talking about a goal.
Oh,
okay. See, that is why they say when they whatever donations or whatever grants or whatever you think you give, you will only be sufficient if it is fulfilled. If your needs are fulfilled. Say, for example, you need water. You will drink water.
If basic needs are met.
Basic needs. Sometimes it is basic needs. Sometimes it is needs with a little bit of savings or just putting things on back. Apart from that, whatever extra is your want.
Just grab my water, because now that you said, I need some water also. But how come you are into fitness or into this typical journey of health also? Because you're conscious about the sugars in the...
No, I'm not conscious about it. As I said, it's all about need. If my body doesn't need it, why should I want it and why should I have it? Just now you said you needed water. Now I need water. I'm having my water bottle. If I say I need water, I can have water in a hotel. I need clean water. But then if I say no, I want sparkling water, that's different. That is something which I think all human beings should first get the monkey off the back. Get your needs fulfilled. Once your needs are fulfilled, then you get into your wants, then you get into your luxuries.
So when you talked about monkey, whom do you follow spiritually? Any
Is
guru?
any spiritual guru you are saying? No.
Yeah. Sadguru or Ravi Shankar ji or
So they are both good in their own ways.
Baba Ramdev.
No. Like see, as I said, I take the good, I grasp the good because if you see, all of them will teach you the same thing,
Which is?
which is human needs. You go right from Ramayana, Mahabharata, your Upanishads, your Vedas, your Gita. By the way, there are many Gitas. There's not
Read
only
the
Bhagavad
Bi-
Gita, there is Ganesh Gita, there are other Gitas. The people who are into spirituality can sort of explore that.
Or be
They
it
all
Bible,
teach-
be it Bible or Quran also.
whatever. All of these books, they all tell you about self-sufficiency, your humanity. All of them like sort of teach the same thing. It's just that the way they teach or the schools of teachings are different.
So if somebody had to learn or if somebody had to learn a course or probably if somebody had to learn something from you,
No.
what will be the first thing which you teach them online?
Online, see, as I said, people come in with different needs. Some people most of the students come to me for language skills. Some come to me for subject. I teach. I like teaching. So 3 days in a week, I am in a college.
Teaching
In any of the college,
English?
teaching legal subjects, teaching behavioral skills, teaching life skills.
Oh,
Yeah. So that is where the voice modulation sort of comes into play.
oh, legal subject as in you have done your LLB or something?
Yes. I am a qualified law graduate. I finished my LLB.
Wow, which year was this?
This was in 2023. I made good use of the pandemic. That is also a big. My life has been eventful in a
So you
different
are a
way.
vakil sir.
Yeah. I'm a vakil sahab. I'm not an advocate. I am a lawyer. I am a legal consultant. There's a difference
Near
between that.
JNTU, there is this vakilsab@gmail.com. He's also an alumni from ISB.
Okay.
I met him recently. I asked him, sir, why Vakil Saab brand? He said people recognize him as Vakil Saab. I asked him, was it because of Pawan Kalyan's movie or after movie and all? But mentally he's connected right now. And
No,
whenever,
but my mom graduated law in 1980.
oh God.
Yeah, and my aunt is also a law graduate. My like her daughter and my jiju, they both practice at the High Court and the Supreme Court level. So, as I said, I have placed myself in a position where I am in a I am in a space where I consult and counsel people on the human needs. Health is needed, education is needed. People are going to be born; they need to maintain their health. People need education. Education can be both formal and informal. After education, you are bound to work. You need to plan your finances. And if anything happens on the legal side, so I am there. So and people need to know how to behave and how to talk to people.
Probably this should be a lawyer online or book a lawyer online or probably kind of startup related. This should have been a startup related podcast because
Yeah.
many startups they need lots of legal consultation.
Yes, you do. Most of the startups are not aware about the corporate laws, the IT laws.
Very true.
Yeah, they're not aware about the patents, trademarks, copyrights, documentations.
Very true.
I have seen people lose crores and crores only because of the documentations part.
Really?
Yes, lot of them.
Intellectual property rights people ignore because it's complicated subject. Everything.
It
IPM.
is no, it is very simple. The point is you need to understand the dynamics of it. That's it. Everything has physics. Everything has its own dynamics. Everything has its own process. There's something what is called as SOP, standard operating procedure. It is there in every field.
So have you done PhD in any of the specializations?
No.
Is it in the pipeline or maybe sometime in the future you would enroll for a PhD or
I would like to lay some light on even this part. See, your PhD is your research. Research, I can document my entire 14 years of research, get a PhD done in 2 to 3 years.
really?
Yeah, anybody can do that. All you
Like-
need to do is have a master's degree and then you can go in for a PhD. PhD is nothing, it's a postdoctorate. It is something that you have a research, you have documented it, you have put a thesis and you have justified it. That's it. Apart from that, there is nothing. You take any field. You can do your PhD in music. You can do your PhD in dance. You can do your PhD in any of the science fields, commerce fields.
And
PhD is a doctorate. A doctorate is a research person, is a resource person who has an experience, who has his thesis, and who has justified his thesis.
okay, this is awesome. In
Yeah.
fact, I started thinking as to, so you have multidisciplinary approach towards everything. Probably
If you zero it down, Rajji, it will again come down to the human needs and behavior. That's what I would say. You bring in whatever I'm doing right
there
now.
is this pyramid, right? Pyramid of needs, self-actualization, human behavior, or physical needs, mental needs.
Yes.
What is that pyramid called? I forgot. Is there in almost all the management subjects. Um, so recently I had written my MBA entrance exam, I said, just
Okay.
for the sake of it, because uh, there's too much of thinking, or I see lots of MBAs on LinkedIn. Next to their name, they have MBA, comma, PhD. Most of these US healthcare folks. I thought it'll be fancy to have the name MBA next to me, or probably PhD in the future. But
Well,
you
that
are
is one more topic which I tell students: don't do an MBA unless you have your career path well defined.
okay. People say MBA is a scam. In fact, education is a scam, people say, because most of the learning comes through practical failures.
See, I'll tell you, Raji, the point of the word scam is being used and abused very much.
Even Nikhil Kamath also mentioned MBA is of no use these days recently, the viral video.
Nikhil Kamath is at a level where he has the right to his own opinions. We cannot deny or accept that, but bringing the ground reality into factor, I would not say education is a scam. Education cannot be a scam because, yeah, people putting in different courses. See, there are, let us take this for an example. There are thousands and 10,000s of courses online. Why do people get attracted to only those specific trainers or those specific speakers or those specific courses? You have people who are floating courses 9 rupees, 99 rupees,
Yeah.
999, 5,000, 10,000. There are courses which are 6 lakhs also. Again, it is need based.
Oh, wow. Now back to the needs again.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Your route is your route. I don't know. This is one session which I would actually like to take it for a lot of people,
Okay.
especially for the college students and for the parents.
Okay.
Need analysis, need based analysis. I think that is I don't know, the word is rotating today around need because that is the need of the hour. People are so much dumbed with information as of now.
AI overload.
See, again, that was a sort of a need.
You can call it AI fatigue, AI stress.
You can say AI stress, you can say AI fatigue, you can say AI absorption, you can say whatever you want. 1990s this happened. Computers had just come in and everybody were like, computers will take away jobs. Computer did take away jobs. Yes, it did take away a lot of jobs.
Yeah.
The people who were clerks, the people who were accountants, it did take away their jobs. AI will also take away the jobs. But human beings are born to evolve. Our only agenda of being born is to evolve. So how can you like deny yourself or say, okay, I am not going to evolve? Not possible.
How much time it takes for people to adapt AI?
Depends upon people. Entirely depends upon people. See, I am sitting here. I use ChatGPT. I use Gemini more as a bouncing off tool. I have never used till now AI to create a course module for me. No, not possible. Because AI will not know my background, my skills. It will create a course with me giving it minimal inputs. And I may not be able to deliver it, or I may be better than delivering what it has created.
That's where ILH, Siddharth Raishekar and Internet Lifestyle Hub, that's what we do. I mean, we create courses on the fly, or we create ebooks or e-modules with one click and all. That's again, if you go to internetlifestylehub.com, or you'll find me through bit.ly, VTN webinar, or through link on LinkedIn and all that. But people misuse AI tools for spamming on social media. That's happening now. Lots of text.
There is something what is called as responsibility, which has to
Responsible
come,
AI.
yeah, responsible AI. And it has to come from the society itself, from the people. And that is where I am having a challenge, or I'm seeing a lot of what do you call children and parents not being, I would say, groomed or being informed about a lot of things. I would still like make a formal request to all the parents whom like parents or would be parents or even the youngsters, I can say, you need to give time. Give time to your kids, give time to yourself. Try to tell them what the world is, because the basics of the world are not going to change. You plant a mango seed, you'll get a mango tree. Plain simple logic. There is no denying that part. Unless you get into grafting or hybrid or whatever. I don't think the basic laws of life is going to change. Maybe even not in the next 500 years.
So if parents are using digital devices, obviously students are, I mean, children are no different or kids are no different in playing games or getting addicted to the digital devices and all that.
Nee, Raji, this is one more thing where I sort of differ with a lot of people. I don't agree with them.
The Gen Z folks.
Even when we were kids, we were into gaming. We used to play games. We had that.
Contra.
Yeah, we had a different
Super Mario.
all we 85 to 95, 97 kids, that 80 to 2000 bracket kids. We have seen the transition. So even we were addicted. There is no point of saying not addicted. The point now is, or I would say, it is being too much brought into the picture. We'll have to ignore some things. Let some things go. Don't put the kids into saying no, you're addicted. Stop it. Somewhere down the line, you have to say, okay, no, this is the limit. This is it.
But there's lots of screen time, right?
We had a lot of screen time.
No, here kids now they are quite vulnerable to myopia or different kinds of.
Well, that is because they have access to that, and we as parents have given them access.
Okay.
We are the culprits.
It's again responsible.
Yeah, see, when I was a kid, we did have TV at home, but my mom would come back from her bank, do her bank journals, read something. Same thing with my dad. He would do his research, and those were the things. But now, when we come back, you as parents or I as a parent, what do? You sit on the phone, you sit on your tab, you sit on the TV. Children do the same thing. I disconnected the television at my home. It's been 4 months because I wanted to experiment. My son was getting addicted, used to it. He used to come from school, sit in front of the TV. On the pretext of his exams, I said, no, you have to concentrate on your exams. 1 month, I took it off. It's been 4 months. I have not seen TV.
How old is he right now?
He's just gone into 4th class. He'll be 9 years now.
Okay.
So see, as I am telling you, the input is the output.
I'm trying to picturize, is he preparing for board exams? Because most of the parents will be serious only when it comes to board exams.
See, that's what I'm saying. You cannot overnight turn a wand. This is not a Harry Potter series where there is a swoosh and things turn on. No. You reduce your screen time, your kids will reduce the screen time. Now he plays. He breaks things, which is okay. Let him break. But unless he breaks, he's not going to learn. So see,
the excuse is, again, most of them do not have enough time to explore because of the work pressure or personal, whatever the trauma or different things which they are going through.
Again, I would put that again in their wants brackets. They wanted a high paying job. They wanted that designation.
EMIs.
You want it.
Constantly
pushing. As I said, everything comes with a cost. सबका एक वैल्यू है, सबको कुछ ना कुछ देना है. Nothing is free. So you got to pay the price of it, and if you don't want to pay the price of it, that's fine. Be physical, be proper. I know few business giants. I know some business people who have turnover of around say 20 cr, 50 cr. They still use a normal phone without WhatsApp. They are not on social media.
Really?
Yeah, they're not. The guys who are on the top, they are. Upcoming ones, no. There's one 17-year-old girl who has a 100 crore company which is valued at 100 crores. She's just 17 years. I just read in a recent
Oh,
research
the
article.
developer, the
Yeah,
NRI kid.
developer. So where is she on social media? Till she came in, till her news article was published till 2 days back. Nobody knew about it. I didn't know about it.
One of the app developers.
Yeah.
I did read
So
that story.
there are people. You have Vaibhav Suryavanshi. You have footballers. You have people who are working in the government, in the private sector. Army people are not on social media.
So either you create something or else you build something. Build something is something which will help the community or
See,
probably the people.
I am 38. I did my need based analysis when I was 23, when my mentor was still alive. By 27, my needs were done. He asked me, "What do you need?" I said, "I need XYZ things." He said, "This is your 7-year, 10-year route map. Achieve it whenever you want. There is no timeline because that is what I needed." I achieved it by the time I was 31, 32.
Have you been through Clifton Strengths?
No.
Strength.
No.
There's this assessment tool, right? Clifton Strengths.
Not
Strengths
heard about
Finder.
it.
People get to. I mean, I took that Strengths Finder just to analyze what my strengths are. Somebody sponsored me. One is maybe during Rasta Studios, I guess. The CEO, the founder of Marut Drones. He's from IIT Guwahati. He pushed me to get my strengths tested to Clifton Strengths Finder. And there was another Suresh Babu, and online also there was one of the consultants, anger management consultant, who made me go through some analysis. He gave a code.
Well, there are a lot of tools. As I said, explore. I would say my recommendation, what I have heard from a lot of people, been to some seminars. I've done landmark curriculum of living. I have
Wow.
been through some things. That was also one of the things that was sponsored. But I would say,
So the forum leaders, sorry to interrupt you there. The forum leader Mahesh Nambayar, or was it Gurmeet or Dr. Vibha?
no, neither Vibha nor Gurmeet. There was another guy, the tall, lanky
Mahesh.
guy. No, not Mahesh.
Which year was this?
It was 2017, 18.
Oh, 17, 18. Even I had been through Landmark Forum. My wife had been through, Anjali had been through advanced programs also.
Finish that. See, as I said, you can learn things from multiple places. There is a cost for everything. I had money at that time. I did. Now there was somebody who told me, Vivek, there is one course which is around 2.5 lakhs. It's a 40 days curriculum. You can do it. I do have the money, but I didn't find value for that course.
40-day curriculum for what?
To like grow in your life, to make good decisions, leadership. I felt, see, leadership is, there is something what is called a situational leadership. Yeah, I am making that course right now. I am formulating one new course related to mostly the leadership and decision making, which will be a lot of help to the younger generation.
That course
I am
is
working
from
on
ICF or
no. That is being made by me.
No, the other 40-day course, Rajiv Talreja or
I think so. It was suggested by my friend. I just looked through it and like, nahi yaar, not worth the 2 lakh rupees. I would rather take a 2 lakh rupees holiday all over India and learn from the experiences.
Yes, Success Gyan is the only firm in India who does sell programs at 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs, 5 lakhs. A couple of other.
Raji, see, if you can afford it, very well, go ahead and do it because you don't know what you learn from them. But then again, do you really need it?
We follow Blair Singer or his book, Sales Dogs, because he says most of the needs are met when you start selling as a service. Most of us don't sell. See, I'm trying to sell myself, or you are trying to sell me, or probably end of the day, most people are very bad at selling.
No, ours is an impromptu discussion. Well, then see, coming to the sales point, yeah. See, sales
as human beings.
I would not want to put human beings into the selling perspective because that becomes professional. I'll tell you something. Human beings don't need to sell themselves. Human beings are human beings. Human beings are social animals. You cannot live alone unless you have reached that spirituality. A lot of people say, okay, I am, what do you call, I don't know, I'm not getting a term per se, but nirvana, liberation sort of a thing. I feel I would rather agree in this thing with Shah Rukh Khan. You say, भाई ज्ञान देने से पहले कमा लो. Okay. So don't
Fill the cup first.
Yeah. You fill your cup first, and then you talk about emptying it.
But the term sales has got lots of negative stigma around it. When we say sales, people look down on you. There's no respect.
This is for all my MBA graduates and people who are getting into careers or anything. Sales is not bad. It is just the understanding of that part.
Understanding of
the term sale or understanding of the term life per se. If you don't sell, people don't buy.
Yeah.
You need.
I mean, not direct selling or hardcore selling.
Anything. See,
it's like building connection or
that's
establishing
it. That's it.
trust.
As I said, when you're talking about human being as a social animal, that's what it means. A society needs some things to function, and some things need if they need to be functioning, they need to be present, and somebody has to tell about that. So that telling, if you are terming it as selling, well, that is your level of understanding.
Do you believe that a picture is worth 1,000 words? Like picture is worth 1,000 words?
Yeah, depending upon the perception of the person.
Picture is like one person. Picture as in one picture or one image. Let it be tiger or so what about video in terms of video?
See, video is, I would say, a trail of pictures. It's a sequence of pictures.
Yeah. Which one establishes more trust? Is it text or picture or the video?
See, a video will have a connectivity. A picture or pictures can have a little bit of abruption or disruption.
Have you ever checked consulting.com?
No.
Have you heard about Sam Owens?
No. I think whatever names you are saying now, after our podcast, I'll make a list and...
Have you heard about Alex Hormozzi?
No.
Come on.
Yes, seriously.
He's the author of $1 million sales. He had done he sold his book on one podcast to... He sold millions of copies in probably less than 2 hours. Alex Hormozzi.
That's great.
He's the founder of acquisition.com. The reason I asking these questions because Sam Owens is the founder of school.com. School is SKOOL.
Okay.
School.com. School is an online space, kind of Reddit or kind of online place for selling. Selling groups, consultations, WhatsApp groups, LinkedIn groups, Facebook groups, the same thing. But people sell subscription model like Netflix or Amazon.
Okay.
People sell their $25, $30, $50 subscriptions. So that people come and meet weekly.
Okay.
Like a mastermind or a master class. Again, everybody, the entire world is selling. Almost everybody on LinkedIn, they're selling. Everybody is selling, everybody is pitching. But there are lots of people who make money. It's an ocean out there. So if you had to form a mini course or if you had to teach people anything online, what would be the name of the course?
That's a good question. I would say maybe career progression, that would be one course. Situational leadership would be one.
Is it a one-day workshop or a one-day seminar or a weekend?
It can be a one-day seminar. It can be a 3 hours seminar. It can be a 5-day workshop. I am formulating one course for the business school, which will be a 30-hour curriculum related to situational leadership and decision making, like how to make decisions, how to take responsibility for the decisions, how to make pragmatic decisions.
Do you think people will have attention span to complete the longer courses? As in, if it's a webinar, 3-hour webinar, people will watch it for sure.
See, the topic that I've chosen cannot be justified in 3 hours. I can give you a sort of a basic outline of it. That is what we can do in 3 hours
On situation leadership.
on situational leadership and decision making. Not possible.
But there's lots of info on AI tools or YouTube or on Google, right? Why would anybody
Ajay,
watch?
it's not about watching. As I said, majority of my courses are going to be live. Yeah, the recordings will be there, but again, you will lose out on that experience because each person is going to have a
That's-
different absorption or assimilation capacity.
That's a very good point. It'll not be recordings, but it'll be live because live is where the connection happens.
Yeah, live, and in fact, physical is where see, pandemic was forced onto us. That is the fact again.
Yeah.
The kids who have graduated 21, 20, we are going to have that difficulty. They are going to have that difficulty in 2030 also. Because online classes, it was forced onto them.
The
There was
AI.
no transition. You will have to accept the fact that you were forced to attend video classes. You were forced to work from home. That was the need of the hour. Now Modi ji has said work from home. That is because of the crisis in the Strait of Hormuz. If that wouldn't have been there, our life would have been the regular cycle.
Yeah, because of the oil and
See,
fuel.
as I
and
said,
prices.
the need restrictions, our requirement of needs has affected that.
But don't you think that you're doing injustice to your future fans or followers or students if you're not publishing videos?
See, me as a person, I would rather see each person has his own what do you call to put that term, to put it more into simple language perspective, I'll include a little bit of Hindi. वो क्या हो जाता है ना, जो बंदा जितना समझ पाता है वो उतना ही समझ पाता है, और जो बंदा जितना कर पाएगा वो उतना ही कर पाएगा.
Very true.
Very true. At least this everybody has to accept, or you can accept, or you can even reject that.
The landmark circle. Where
Yeah,
it
so
says,
we'll
you
not
know.
get into the landmark circle. Let us get into, or you can get into your own religion, whichever you are from one. We can talk about Hinduism, Islam, Christianity, Sikhism, Judaism, Buddhism. Buddhism still has one, or Jainism, you have different gurus. Christians, you follow Jesus Christ. Some people follow Mother Mary. You have your own saints. Muslims, they follow different sects. Hindus follow different sects. If you only look at Dashavataras, which 9 avatars have already been there, one is yet to come. Each of them have their own sayings and their own teachings. Each of them have their own followers. So everybody learns from them. So now, if we talk about Rama, a lot of people are talking about how he went through his struggles, and a lot of people then compare him with Krishna and say Krishna enjoyed a lot. But no, Krishna didn't enjoy. Krishna's life was more hardship than Rama's life was.
Really?
You can do the comparison. Yes.
How?
Krishna's childhood was all spent in the farms with cows and all. Rama spent his life in
Ayodhya.
Ayodhya.
Happily king. But what about the 14 years Vanavasa? And
Then let us talk about Krishna and his phase of hardship. He had to shift his entire city.
oh, people think Krishna had wonderful childhood because of the music and because
Yeah.
of whatever is there in the scriptures.
See,
with
that
respect-
was what was fed to you. That is what you saw in the serial. That is what you saw in the movie. How many of you have read what he actually has been through?
I didn't know that.
That's what I'm saying. People are misinformed, disinformed, not informed, or wrongly informed. You read and you take the good out of it.
What do you tell about the people who are very bad at reading? Most of them had not read anything apart from their academic books for marks.
I don't read a lot. Experience with people, see what you can learn.
Yeah, that's a
Only
good one.
reading is not accounting to learning. You can learn from reading, you can learn from your own thoughts, you can learn from documentation, you can learn from experiences, you can learn from procrastination, you can learn from meditation, you can learn from anywhere. It all depends upon what you want to do. See, a lot of philosophical things do come into. Some people say, I am happy with all what I have. If you are happy, you're happy. If you are a hypocrite saying that you are happy, then you are a hypocrite who is saying you are happy. That's it. We are not here to micromanage, or I am not here to live your life, or you are not here to live my life. Make your decisions. If it works out well and good. If it doesn't work out well and good.
So, do you believe in astrology or like Nostradamus predicting the future or things happen?
See, astrology is a science. Human beings are social animals, are scientific animals.
Okay.
It is a part of life. You are made up of 5 elements, which is scientifically proven. You
Okay.
are born in one environment, and that environment will have an effect on you. It will also have the effect on your mother because you are in your mother's womb for 8 months, 9 months, whatever time duration it is. So whatever she is taking in, you are bound to get that through her what nutrition and all. So obviously, it is going to affect you. There is no denying that.
Have you been to Coimbatore,
No,
Arunachalam?
no.
You so okay. Again, this is my strong recommendation for Vivek ji.
And there are a lot of places.
He has to go to Arunachalam because anyway he roamed almost 70% of the country. Why I say Arunachalam Giri Pradakshina is because he'll get to know probably once he visits.
Yeah.
The
See,
calling. When the God calls, you have to be there, right?
I avoid crowded places. You won't believe. I prefer to go to temples early in the morning, 4:35 when there is nobody.
Really?
I would yes. I prefer not going to temples on those specific days.
Isha Sadguru is a solo place only, but you never been there.
No, I would not want to go to Tirupati during Brahmotsavam or Ekadashis or any of these days. I discourage. I don't know why. Some people say नहीं उनका जन्मदिन है उस दिन जाना है भाई आप जाओ. I don't know why. I don't like that commotion. I would rather peacefully go there, sit, sleep, sleep near the door, taking a shower at 1 o'clock. When the door opens at 4 o'clock, I would go in, do my darshan, come out in 10 minutes, go back to my room and sleep. I
Okay.
dislike that. I don't know why. Earlier, I used to. I have stood in line for 5 hours, 7 hours, 10 hours also.
Wow.
Yeah, but now, no. I would rather go have my darshan or go and meet people at their convenient time, not with a group of 2 lakh 3 lakh people. Nahi.
So have you seen edumilestones.com? Edumilestones. They are the leaders in career
Yes.
counseling and all. So what they do is they route almost all the engineering college students in the context of like abroad education or foreign universities. They get the cut and all. Coming back to or circling it back to the need of the hour right now because of the war in the Middle East and because of the Trump administration and all. He's going abroad and doing masters or abroad education is still going to be fruitful in the future, like 27, 28, 29, 30, the next 4-5 years. Is it going to be fruitful for the current generation because everything is available through AI tools with one click of a button?
Okay. What is AI? AI is artificial intelligence. Artificial, not natural. I'll close the
Okay.
point here.
Okay, great. What about the foreign education as in?
Foreign education is for two things: experience and exposure. People from abroad come to India. I am an alumni of EFL University, that is English and Foreign University in Hyderabad.
Wow.
I have friends from Germany, Turkmenistan, Indonesia. There was one guy from Belarus. I had one friend from South Africa, one from Yemen, two from Yemen, in fact, one from Oman.
Wow.
Yeah, and I think two people from Sri Lanka, one from Bangladesh. So people from abroad also come to India. Germans come to India. There was one Belgian guy who was in that university. Two from South Africa had come. Indonesia had come. Singapore had come.
Wow.
So, as I said, education, learning, it's all about experience and exposure.
So apart from English, do you speak any other foreign language with these many friends from different countries?
I know French. I have learned French. I do speak a bit of Spanish. That was the phase where I was going through. Okay, chalo, sab experiment karta hai. See, that has helped me. See, my profession per se is to guide students, and I can guide them with experience, with knowledge, and also with the communication. I didn't need to do MA in English. There was no necessity for that.
Oh,
But I created the necessity because that would help me, and it is helping me now. My voice modulation or the way I'm speaking sort of developed or evolved or grew after or my phase in MA in English.
Because of the
Because
seniors.
yes, not because of seniors, because of one or two faculties there, and also uh, that is where things change. Because a lot of my friends there, and even foreigners for that matter, I am a Cambridge certified trainer also. I've done a few certifications. Will not come to that.
Wow.
They do tell me that Vivek, though you are an Indian, we are able to understand your accent. We are able to understand what you say, and I speak in a natural, normal, neutral Indian English accent.
Yeah, which is like, even
Yes.
the voice is something which attracted me to Vivek ji in one of the networking meets.
Yeah. So, as I say, if I am accommodative, now what am I accommodating? I am accommodating their need of communication. I'm accommodating their understanding. That's it. Why do I need to get into that accent part where I'm speaking in an American accent or a British accent? I go to US in another 2 or 3 months, I'll pick up the accent there. From there, I come back to UK, I'll pick up the accent there. Accent is what? Accent is the way you speak, which is influenced by the environment and the people of that society or that country. That is your accent. Why do you need to fake an accent or develop an accent if you are able to communicate your thoughts?
Were you a traveler, like to foreign countries?
I have never been to any foreign country.
mean,
I've only interacted a lot with foreigners. I've
foreigners.
experienced them and I've taken
If you
their.
had documented all those conversations with your foreigner friends, you would have had a silver play button, which is 100K subscribers.
Hey, Raji, see,
If you had documented it.
see, I have them documented, but that is all in my diaries and
No,
in
through
my mind.
visuals, as
See,
in.
through visuals we can do it. See, we can do it even now. The point here is the students or the people or the generation right now. As I said, see, I'm working on some modules where I'm going to talk about AI immune courses. Where are people thinking about that? Everybody, the entire YouTube, the entire Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, everything is about AI courses.
What is
How
AI
AI?
immune courses?
See, there are some fields in life where AI cannot overtake for the next 200, 300 years.
Like?
Healthcare, teaching, counseling, construction.
Oh, you mean the emotions?
Yeah, anything connected with people. You go to a hospital and if a robot comes and talks to you, you are in pain and robot says no, the intensity of pain is this and the robot is not going to be compassionate or kind. What are you going to do in the hospital? You'll
No.
again ask for a nurse, and instead of a nurse, if a robot comes, what are you going to do?
The empathy is where.
Yeah. Children, for that matter, manufacturing is automated, selling, decision making. So
So we cannot delegate lots of behavioral aspects to AI.
even not behavioral aspects, decision making, life saving, critical thinking aspects, you cannot put it on the shoulder of AI and say, boss, you take care of it. I have automated it. No.
The people losing jobs because of AI, that's a myth.
No. It's a half myth. People are bound to lose jobs.
Okay.
This way or that way.
Just like the dot-com era, which you mentioned, the wonderful point there.
आप .com era ले लो, 92 ले लो, 2008 फाइनेंशियल क्राइसिस ले लो, पैंडेमिक में बहुत सारे लोगों की नौकरियां गए, जान गई.
Yeah, people lost lives.
Yeah, people lost lives, people lost property, people lost health, people lost jobs. That is, see, the cyclical phase is going to come.
So
You
how-
have to evolve and adapt. If AI is the need of the hour, very well, learn it. If you need to learn it, learn it.
So where does the change should happen? I mean, with respect to the current transition which everybody is going through.
See,
with the
we'll have
fear.
to, as I said, it should be inculcated in the curriculum, but not as a burden. See, computers were bought in mandatory when we were in school. There was a phase. Human beings, children need time to accept it, get used to it.
So you prefer people calling you as a career coach or people calling you as a guide or a mentor, or what do you prefer?
To each his own. I am here for the society, for the people.
Okay.
Only two things: value your time, value the other person's time, and your effort should be equal to income. The income can be in terms of money, the income can be in terms of knowledge, the income. See, when we talk about income, I would rather say remuneration or revenues, whatever things you want to put into. It's a give and take thing. If you're putting effort worth XYZ, you have to get returns worth XYZ. It can come now, it can come after a year, it can come after 5 years, but it is bound to come.
So circling back to consulting.com, Sam Owens, what he says is, people trust you more. He had created maximum number of millionaires online by selling through digital products. Digital products as in the PDFs or videos, video lessons mainly.
Okay.
So he says that people trust you more when you create videos.
Videos can be edited.
Yeah, not the AI videos, as in
I'm
like the way you
saying-
said, the live connection, the energy.
The live connection, the energy can be transferred, transited more when it is one-on-one or one-to-one or in a group.
Okay.
That is why you see major political, governmental, big company meetings, conferences, seminars do not happen online.
No, there's lots of transparency now. Supreme Court of India does live stream on YouTube.
Yes,
You've
but
seen
they are
that?
but they are physical people there. Understand one thing,
Oh, okay.
Rajji,
Which is
which is something which is happening. See, this is not planned. CJI, what happens in Supreme Court and High Court is this is not formulated. This is not what you call scripted.
oh, that is everything documented.
That is everything documented and it is on the flow. It is when you see live streaming, the judge sitting there on the table, there is no script. He goes as per the situation goes.
And as per the law, he has to
Yes, he is not going to say I am on
t-
TV or I am on
live.
live and I am going to make this decision which is going to be like no. He will do that based on what he has to do as his job.
as per his past experiences and
Yeah.
using his consciousness.
Now
as
you're
to-
talking about AI. Let us talk about AI. Do you think AI is going to drive a ship or like get a ship navigated from somewhere Russia to India? Possible?
if
You
it's
need a
program-
human being there.
If it's programmed,
Again, the program has to be given by a human being.
yeah.
The decision has to be made by us. You will feed that this is the weather report and this is what it is. I experienced guy with a sailor or a merchant navy sailor with 20 years of experience. He would know when to reduce the speed or not. If he has fixated it, do you think a robot or AI is going to do that calculation? No, he will say, you have given me this input. I gave you the result based on this input. Your input is my output. Finished.
So the blue collar jobs are at not at risk. Only the white collar jobs are at risk, right? The management guys are
See,
like
again,
mostly because
with
AI
my
is-
understanding, with my knowledge, I would say you either mitigate your risk or cover your risk.
mitigation is most the smartest way, I should say.
Yeah.
One of the
Risk is risk. Everything is risky.
people creating websites in 5 minutes. People creating even I'd seen demo of Raj Shamani, one of his podcasts. Vaibhav Sisinti was creating a website. I don't know if you follow Vaibhav Sisinti, a LinkedIn guru.
Okay.
He sells his LinkedIn course for 500 rupees, which is the hook. Afterwards, they sell the program for 10,000 or then 1 lakh, 1.5 lakh. And the consulting now is one of the most successful startups, which is the Growth School. He does he does set up the offline meetups and all. So, in terms of communities, offline communities, now if your followers wish to meet you, like not only the students, but your fans or followers or subscribers, do you believe that building communities will last forever or build your legacy? Or is it just the kind of transformation which they are looking for digital assets? Is it only the courses or whatever is there through video modules or the PDFs, documents, or whatever the learnings? Or do you believe that their transformation happens in offline communities? It's a lengthier question, but to put it simple, do you believe that actual change happens through offline communities or is it only through online?
See, when you look at actual change, most of it will happen, or the impact or the essence or the effect of it will be offline. Online is your conveniency. It is just that You need to reach something and you are not in a position to do that, and then you get into the online mode. See, I know there are limitations. Somebody who wants to connect with me from abroad with the use of technology, yes, they will be able to.
Technology.
Okay, so I would rather put it into technological phase, because technology has helped us, science has helped us, medicine has helped us. Evolution of we as beings uh, has created, I wouldn't say more harm than good, but it is again where the dynamics have reached. Something which has been temporarily good and permanently not good is something which is debatable.
Okay.
I'm not taking a politically neutral view in here, but I'm just taking a humane view in here, because how much ever AI comes at the end, we are human beings.
So one last question.
Yeah.
So the people, NRI folks mainly, the
Yeah.
people who are abroad, should they come back to their local communities and serve the communities, or probably come back to India or come back homes or their schools, um, start doing lots of service, or should they continue staying where they were? Because there is lots of gap between the local communities where there are lots of service needed to the people who are abroad, who, again, this will be a controversial statement. Most of them escape taxes. I'll tell you how. They've been funded by IITs, IIMs, or Indian education system. 15, 20 years, or 15, 16 years, or 20 years, they had been through Indian education, Indian curriculum. The roots are so strong from here, but they're serving people abroad, or probably foreigners. So whatever यहाँ पे जो कमाया, as in terms of wealth and knowledge, probably if Nalanda education or Nalanda University there, probably we could have put it better. So they picked up all the knowledge here. They're serving people abroad or foreigners. Should they come back and do justice to the education system or the teachers or the communities back home?
There are a lot of heavy words used in this question about justice and they learning, like taking things from here, going abroad. See, I will, by the way, this is my personal view. Okay.
Please don't be offended.
Yeah, even if you're offended, that would be your perception. I am not in any power or in any what do you call uh, state to either negate it or accept it. See, you might have seen the lot of people, they go abroad. A lot of people are in India giving back to the community or to the society from where you are. That comes more of a moral responsibility, a social responsibility, than an expectation. Okay. So if they want to come and do it, well and good. We need them to come, then we'll have to create that need, make them aware that there is a need.
Back to needs. Closing the
देखो
loop.
जरूरत है. If you can come, you have the access, you have the resources. I am a part of a trust, I am a part of a group where we still don't have access to the kind of funds that we actually require or the kind of resources that we actually require.
You can name the trust.
We can see there is a trust called as Mahatma, there's help, there are a lot of social organizations. People will spend lakhs and crores. I have my own friends who are willing to spend 70,000 to 1-2 lakhs on a bottle of liquor. But when we call them for Annadanam or donations or helping somebody who is a cancer patient or just going through a cleanliness drive, they take a backseat. Now, where is the social responsibility here? Where are the morals and ethics which we talk about as Indians? I'm a part of a few community groups. I can name them. I'm part of JCI. I've been a part of Rotary. My parents have been part of Lions Club, the local organizations, colony, welfare developments. Not getting anything with the political parties, but yes, they also have a responsibility. They do a lot of work. They do a lot of social work. Stop judging people. You do what you can do.
So they flaunt that money just to show off their
देखिए Raji, that is again perception.
status.
There are a lot of people who say if you have it, flaunt it. I know people who have it but don't flaunt it.
Yeah,
The
almost
the
all the.
top most richest people who are the actual rich people, they don't flaunt their money. I know networkers who are not into any networking group, but when they sit into meetings, they close deals worth 5 crores, 10 crores, 50 crores
Wow.
on phone calls. I have I have been in NDAs, that is non-disclosure agreements. I have worked with some organizations. So the point is, if we have to zero down on things, we have to bring it the need for people. You can tell them, you can only tell people, you can make people aware. At the end, it is their decisions. You want to be selfish, you be selfish. But later on, don't crib and cry about being selfish. And don't expect things, if you are selfish and others will come and do it for you. Then that's again, that will be something which you will regret. See, I'll tell you, guilt, regret, and stress kills more people, and that is the major source of heart diseases and whatever your lifestyle diseases and disorders are there, rather than anything else. I know people who are 70, 75. We know in our community that some people who are 69, 70, 75 who are still healthy working because they work for the community. And
Yeah.
you think they are not rich, they have properties worth hundreds of crores. Still they're happy. You will say they are blessed. No, they made decisions.
So bottom line, start looking at the future of India, as in stop worrying, start contemplating things, stop overthinking, come back, serve the people, serve the needy.
Yeah, it's all about the story that you have lived or the story that you want to live. Everything has a story.
Wow.
Right from drinking water till me coming here, till you leaving your and leading your life happily, peacefully, unhappily, sadly, is all dependent upon you. Everything has a story. Even the water bottle has a story.
That's again, if you log on to clinicianstory.com, that's my domain, clinicianstories.com. I just use it to convey the story of US healthcare or the people who are connected to me on LinkedIn. I do lots of comics, like the Chandamama comic books. I do my own visuals online on LinkedIn. But again, that's a quick 1 hour or probably less than 1 hour
More than an
podcast
hour,
with
yeah.
close to 1 hour, not
Yeah.
not for sure, not 1 hour for sure. I have to look at it. But thank you all for tuning in. If you have watched all the way till here, you are an awesome person. You are an amazing person, or amazing soul. But with the kind of subscribers or viewership, probably it'll be the shorts and reels, which will get more engagement rather than the full podcast, because this is the first one. And people do support people with less number of subscribers, which I had seen. Mostly the therapists or psychologists are the kind of people whom we connect with on LinkedIn mainly, not the Instagram, because the Instagram is only a picture posting platform. So thank you, Vivek ji.
Thank you,
It's an
Raji. My
honor
pleasure. Yeah.
having you in my home office. And for all the participants, do stay tuned to Vivek ji's social channels or his content and all. Probably I'll put it in the bio with all the links, probably the way you can reach. Or if anybody had to reach you out, would you like to share your.
You can reach me on LinkedIn. I am there on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram. The link will be shared by Raji. You can always get in touch with me.
Thank you. I'll put that in the bio. Chalo, bye. Take care. See you
Bye.
guys. Let's see how many minutes.
More than an hour.
Oh, 1 hour, 20.